Hi, Karen Curry Parker here with your weekly Human Design Evolution Report. We're going to start this week a little bit differently than how we normally start. So here's how I want you to start this week with me. You ready? I want you to take a nice, long, deep breath in and let it out. And make sure when you're breathing in, you're not just breathing into your lungs and going, taking a short, shallow breath. I want you to take a nice, long, deep breath in. I mean, really push your diaphragm down and let your belly plop out and let your lungs really fill, and then let it go. Here's the thing about breathing. Breathing is associated with the gate 12 in the human design system. The gate 12 can be the energy for literally inspiration, okay? And when we breathe, part of what we do is, number one, we take a pause so that we don't start reacting and don't start going down a path that causes us to do or say something that maybe we might regret later. Secondly, when we breathe, because it oxygenates the body and because it causes us to take a pause, it actually snaps us out of old neural pathways and gives us the opportunity to respond to life differently, to break old conditioned patterns so that we are being more conscious and more deliberate. Not only that, in the human design chart, the gate 12 connects to the gate 22, which is the gate of grace. When we breathe, we make space for us to surrender not only to inspiration, but to be in a state of grace where we can receive the divine inspiration that gives us the words, that gives us the compassion, that gives us the inspiration to make sure that the way we are being is bringing us back into harmony and back into alignment with our natural state of abundance. And that's abundance not only in terms of your own life and what you pull into your own reality, and abundance in the context of breaking free from old limiting patterns. It's also the abundance to be really present to the heart of who we are, which is our theme for this week. We have in the conscious sun the gate 1 that we're playing with all week, and the 1 is the most yang of all the hexagrams. It is a powerful, active kind of go out and do it sort of an energy, and it can put, especially if you have this in your natal chart, this will be the theme we're all working on this week, it can put you sometimes under a lot of pressure. And the pressure that it puts you under is the pressure to ask the question, what's my life purpose? What am I here to do? What's my life purpose? What am I here to do? A couple weeks ago, I did a chart readathon. I did 65 charts over the course of a day. I read charts for 8 hours straight. And the single most common question, I mean like 98% of the questions people asked me about their charts that day was, what's my purpose? We have this tendency to believe that our life purpose is about something we're supposed to be doing. There's this magic job we're supposed to have that's going to be our purpose, or this magic mission we're supposed to be on that's supposed to be our purpose. And certainly for some of you, there's an element of that. You have a purpose that's aligned with maybe a message that you're here to give. But that's secondary to the real purpose of your life and your existence. The gate 1, which has all this pressure and purpose associated with it, is not connected to any of the motors in the human design chart. It's connected on the diamond, the G in the center of the chart, the heart of who you are. It is an energy that says, you are here for a reason. And the reason you are here is to be the fullest expression of who you are, the I am essence of who you are, not the what am I supposed to be doing. By virtue of your existence, the fact that you are watching this video right now, that you are breathing, that you are being, your existence, you, the once in a lifetime event that you are, your existence is the contribution you are here to make to the world, to the cosmos. You are breathing, you are standing, you are alive, and because you exist, you are fulfilling your purpose. So if you've put yourself on this immense trip about, I'm failing my mission, I'm failing my purpose, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, stop. Take that breath that I talked about and realign with the memory and the understanding that your existence is a once in a lifetime event in the cosmos. And your existence is the contribution you're here to make. So before you start going down a wild goose chase looking for your life purpose this week, and you might feel a lot of pressure this week to find that purpose, I want you to realize that you're already being that purpose. And that breath that you take allows you to get out of the pressure and to be available to the unfolding of the plan of your life that's showing up constantly. And it'll give you the insight and the awareness and the groundedness and the presence and the grace to go, okay, my life is unfolding. Maybe I'm not working the job that I love. Maybe my relationship isn't what it could be. Maybe I'm not making the money that I'd like to make. Maybe I could be showing up for God or the universe better than I am. Maybe I need to be meditating every day. Those are all actions, and sometimes actions that are important to pay attention to because they help us ultimately bring out the deepest fulfillment of who you really are. Your existence is a contribution to the world. The world is what it is today because you live in it, okay? If you disappeared off the planet, the whole fabric of who we are together collectively wouldn't be the same. There would be a hole where you were. There would be a gap. So this week, I want you to, instead of going down a wild goose chase, instead of struggling to try to figure out, how do I express myself? How do I give my message? What do I do? How do I make my impact in the world? Instead of going down that experience, I want you to instead honor the existence of who you are, be who you are, align with who you are. Ask yourself, how can you fulfill the highest expression of the truth of who you are? How can you be the uncompromised, unconditioned, full expression of who you really are? And what do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? What do you need to align? What do you need to heal so that you can celebrate that existence to its fullest capacity? That's my message for you this week. You are a precious once-in-a-lifetime event. Don't forget it. Align with it. Don't let the pressure to think you got to do something block you from seeing the beauty of who you truly are. Thank you for being you. Have a great week.